we're going to be implementing more of like this progressive feature discovery for y'all, based on what you're already doing in the platform, where you're at with your community in terms of growth and what you're looking to get. We'll be showing you the features that might be helpful to you. So that will be both in the help center under like the recipes section, but also within the community in product as like pop-ups with videos and how-tos and ways to show you how to increase engagement, membership size, or your revenue. Now, last thing here. We have been working on a massive events improvement, y'all. And just to name a few things that I'm about to show you. Event ticketing, capacity limits for your events and tickets, and RSVP deadlines for your events. Who's hyped? I'm hyped. So I'm going to move over to Figma. I'm going to show you some of the mocks. All of these mocks are in Mayhul's hands. So everybody yell at Mayhul to be quick and get this into your hands as quickly as possible.
Wow, that was brave.
I'm testing my limits here as our product manager. Okay, so jumping over to my mocks here. One, this is now like the create event flow that you'll experience once this updates out. So the first thing you'll notice is it's no longer like the small modal where you're creating the event. We're taking it to the full screen, like you've seen, like the create offer flows and others that we've been updating. This will just allow you to have more real estate to look at and edit and customize your event. On the left side, you'll notice a lot of the same features you have today. You have your cover photo, your event title, description, your date and time, your location. But ooh, what's this? You can now edit the hosts of your event, and you can have multiple hosts on an event as well. So if I may be creating this event, but maybe Nicole is hosting it, I can just remove myself here and add Nicole there, and she'll show up as the host. No, this has been on the common request. This is also like one of those like quality of life things that we've been wanting to get to, and I'm really glad we got to bundle it into this update. On the right side here at the bottom, you'll notice the same event email reminders that you know today. So, your medium, heavy, or none. We just consolidate it into a more concise list here, and then your event reminders as well for leading up to an event. But let's ignore all that for a moment and go back up here. Visibility and discovery and invited attendees are the two most improved pieces of this update, because there's two things that's coming. One, if you set to your event to public, very soon, but not in the first iteration of this, we're going to make your event publicly discoverable on like an aggregate Heartbeat page, where people can come to Heartbeat's website and see all of the amazing public community events that are happening in RSVP. Just another channel for you to get leads in the door, since so many of you are using events as lead gen for your community. That's what we're really leaning into here, and that's much of the reason for this update is to allow you to continue to supercharge events as a lead gen tool for your community. Thanks for throwing these up on the screen, Mike.
Oh, I had to. How could I not? Yeah, how could I not? You guys are so great with these comments right now.
So let me paint a picture for you. Let's make an event that is free for my premium members in my community. And I want my free members to either upgrade to get this free event, or they can pay a single event ticket price. Pay me $5, you could come to this event, or you could join our premium and come for free. All right, let's do it. I'm going to invite my premium group, and I'm going to say that they don't have to pay a thing to come to this event. It's included in their membership. This little icon here is telling me that upsells are enabled, so other people are going to be able to upgrade to access this, right? But now let's add our free tier, our free member group. And we don't want them to come to this for free. We're going to click this, and they're going to actually pay $5 to come to this event. It's as easy as this, y'all. Like, I really tried to make this so darn simple because I want you guys to be able to use this like ASAP and immediately. So that's the basic setup. This is just an in-community event, premium and free members. But let's say I also want to use this as a lead generation tool for people not in my community yet. I'm going to set this to public. And now I have this general public option. And I don't want them to come for free. I want them to pay even more than everybody else. I'm going to make them pay $10. So Mike, you're not in my community yet. You have to pay $10. Sorry.
Better than the $100 price point you gave me for the demo in the newsletter.
So now we have this simple setup, right? So I'm going to be automatically generating 3 ticket types for this event. My premium members come for free. Free members can see this event exists and they can choose to either upgrade to premium or pay the $5 ticket fee. And anybody outside of my community is going to have to pay $10 to come to this event. It could stop there, or you can get a little crafty with it and click this advanced ticket settings, and we'll expand everything to give you all of the toggles and all of the configuration settings for every single thing, right? So I click that, and now for my premium ticket, maybe I want to limit the capacity to just 10 or 15, or I want to set an RSVP deadline. I could do that same thing for each of these. I could set a ticket name and a description so that I can market it to people on my event page properly, right? I can do that same thing for the public-facing ticket. Guys, I could even create multiple tickets for the same groups to let them decide. Mike should pay $500.
I see agree, you, David. Thank you.
Thanks for the idea. So, and what's really exciting about this, y'all, is like you can now do early bird ticket pricing. You guys could do like set like all these RSVP deadlines over a period of time for your events. There's a lot of craftiness you can do, and I'm excited to see what you do. But let's just say we want to stop it there, and let's click create and see what this whole thing looks like. This is a sample of what somebody in the community will see for this event. And I remind you, they're in the community already, so they're not going to see that public one that I created for the public. They're just going to see these 2 options. I have the standard ticket, and I set a limit of 10 left and an RSVP deadline where they could pay $5. They click RSVP, in community checkout, bing, bang, boom, they're RSVP'd. Or there's a little upsell here. And I click this and I upsell into the premium tier of the membership and then RSVP for free. Questions?
The question is, okay, when is this going to be live? Nicole is speaking for everybody in the chat right now. There are others, but that one is, I think, the big one.
Well, we just pushed this to development. There's definitely like still a few kinks and stuff to work out here. I'm still working on a few like mobile view designs to make sure it looks good on every single screen. But Mehul, do you want to give like a rough timeline on this?
Yeah, I mean, I think rough timeline will be in the next couple of weeks. I think optimistically, like 2 to 3 weeks, we can start to roll this out.
Awesome.
We did have a question from Rich about what happens if people try to RSVP or register after the deadline you set. What's that experience like?
So right now they just won't be able to. There will be like no RSVP option, and there will be some help text to let them know that the deadline is passed. I do see a future where we allow you to toggle on a wait list if the RSVP deadline happens or the capacity is reached. So there are a lot of things we could add onto this. We're going to start and launch with the initial thing here because that's the fastest way to get it into your hands. And then based on demand and your usage of it, we'll add some extra bells and whistles.